Hey everyone, Tony Ivanov here, and today I am back with another video, and I'm sure that you guys are going to love this one because it's one that you guys have been asking me to make for a very long time, and that's about ThinkOrSwim's on-demand functionality. Now, if you do not know about on-demand, it is essentially a toolkit that you can use and go back in time and trade stocks back in the past. So technically you can know all about a stock today, you can go back in the past and trade it. Now of course you're not going to make any real money because time travel does not actually exist as far as we know, but this is a very good way to help you practice real-time market price action if you're not able to be at the computer during market opens. So if you work a 9 to 5 job and you live on the East Coast and you can't actually be there for market open, you can use on demand once you get home, and you can trade the previous day's market action. It has all the stocks, it has all the time and sales, has each individual trade shown on level 2 in time and sales, meaning it's an exact copy of what happened in the market. So it's a very awesome way to practice reading level 2, practicing price action, and practicing executions. Now of course you have to use this type of toolkit the proper way. If you know exactly what happened on the stock, then you're not going to be trading it like it's a fresh play. So there are a few things you need to do in order to get the best benefit out of it, but we're going to break down the basics of on demand, how to use it, and how you can use it to better your trading strategies. Alrighty everyone, so here we are back on the computer screen, and here is my ThinkOrSwim opened up. Now if you do not have ThinkOrSwim, you can get it for free. However, you must know that using the on-demand feature does require a real account with TD Ameritrade. You cannot use on-demand when you're on their paper money side of the platform. So it is a slight barrier, but you can put in as little as $50 into a ThinkOrSwim account, and then you can use on demand. So if you need to download ThinkOrSwim, check out the links below. And if you need to open up an account with TD Ameritrade, check out the links below as well. So once you're logged into your real money account of ThinkOrSwim, you will see in the top right corner a small little button that has a time, and then it says on demand. So that's exactly what we need to press. Just press that one time, and you can see that it turns on Think on Demand. So this is actually what it's called, but we just call it on demand, so that's what the button says. But you can see it has a quick breakdown of the capabilities, so you can pause this and read this. I'm not going to go through them all right now. But yeah, so now we are in on demand. And now if you want to go back in time, all you have to do is click on this calendar and it creates a drop down menu, and you can go back as far as 2009. So you can go very far back, but that's not really needed. Let's just go back to, say, Monday, because Monday we had quite a few plays like ESEA, TOPS, and so forth. And as far as I know, you can go all the way back to the start of pre-market, but we're just going to start this at market open. Now, I do live on the West Coast, meaning that my market opens at 6:30. So I'm going to type in 6:30 a.m. and then just press go. And then you can see at the top left corner, it says pre-buffering, and then boom, it's already done. Main reason why it's done is because I already was playing around with this earlier. So the one downfall of on demand is that you cannot also scan at the same time using on demand. However, one way I have worked around that is by using trade ideas. Now, if you do not have trade ideas, it is a very powerful software. It's probably one of the most popular trading scanners out there. And if you do not have trade ideas, you can check out the link below to get it. It does have a monthly subscription, but trust me, if you use it properly, you can think about it as more of a business expense, because you will greatly have great returns on your initial investment if you use it properly. So the great thing about Trade Ideas is that it also has a historical date setting. So I could go back in time here, use historical date 6:30 a.m. at 10:22, and then it'll show me the gappers from that day. Now I easily know exactly what to trade using OnDemand. So very, very, very powerful, very useful in conjunction with this tool. So let's just go to TOPS, since that's the one that was one of the hottest stocks on Monday. And you can see it's buffering, but you can see we have all the time in sales. We have the level 2. We have all the data that we had if we were there real time. And now you can go in here. Did not mean to do that. I keep not meaning to do that. And now we can go in here and we can actively trade the stock. We can draw our trend lines, and we can do as we would normally do, and we can make a trading plan on this play. So if you wanted to buy, you could just use the active trader section here. Very, very simple. You can, all you need to do is you put in your share size right here, and then you can either buy market and sell market, or if you want to do limit orders, you can actually use this active trader module, and you can just you click anywhere in here and it places a limit buy at 175. Let's say I want to have a limit buy at 160 because that's the actual support. I can put a bunch down there, and now I'm actively trading in the pass. Now just keep in mind that all this is virtual. You're not going to actually make money by doing this, but like I said, this is a very good way to practice learning exactly how these stocks react when they get volatility, when they get lots of trading volume, and you can actively watch level 2 when the stock is spiking and falling. And the great thing about it too is you can pause this, you can resume it, you can fast forward in 10-minute intervals, or of course you can actively just go back and manually change the time to exactly where you want it to be. So let's say that I want to watch exactly right here when this had this nice little pop from 180s up to 215. Well, we know that that was at 632 and 633. So all I need to do is go in here. I'll type in 633, press go, and then you'll be able to see that we're going to be able to watch that stock actively spike in real time. So you can see there was a direct feedback play of exactly what TOPS did at 9:33 a.m. when it spiked from 182 to 215. So you saw the price action, you saw the time in sales, you saw the chart, you saw everything. So just goes to show how powerful of a tool OnDemand can be if you use it properly. Alright, so there is a complete video tutorial on how to use TD Ameritrade's ThinkOrSwim OnDemand feature. This is a very good feature to use if you're not able to make it to the market open, or you simply want to just go back and practice trading the price action of a certain stock. Some things I do want to point out that are very important to know when using this tool is that you have to use the same rules that you do when you're trading for real and when you're paper trading. If you simply just go back and know exactly what the stock is going to do on the day and just buy and hold all day, you're not going to learn much. Obviously, you know the stock went up because it's in the past, so just buying at market open and getting out right at the top, what does that gain you? It doesn't gain you anything. You have to go into it using your rules and really just use it as a way to hone in your entries using support and resistance, and mainly just reading level 2 and watching when the price turns and when it it spikes. So mainly a few rules that you need to go by are: use the same size that you would use when you're regularly trading. This just helps you keep it in perspective. You know, if you're using 20,000, 30,000 shares, it's not going to like be the same trade as if you were doing it in real time. Also, make sure you follow the rules of always making a plan before your trades, so knowing exactly where you're going to buy, where you're going to take profits, and where you're going to stop out for a loss, and making that plan based on support and resistance and based on a positive risk reward ratio. So with all that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I do hope it helped you out with your trading. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell next to it to be notified of my future videos. I am so close to breaking 50,000 subscribers, so if you guys could help me out with that, I would appreciate it. Make sure you follow my social media. It's all at Tony Ivanov on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on StockTwits, and so forth. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll be happy to help you out. Alright, thank you all so much, and I hope you guys have a great week.